I just want to invite you on the journey of the Strawberry Girls, and I would love to tell you a little bit about how my life intersected with these women. When we arrived in Spain 4 years ago, I received a call out of the blue from a safe house, and they asked me if I could speak Arabic, and because I lived in North Africa for many years, I could speak, and so I went into the house that day, and I met a woman named Habiba, which means my beloved in Arabic, and when I met this woman, I listened to her story, and she told me about her life in Morocco, her very hard life. She was a widow. She had one son. She could not feed him. And so already as a widow, she had shame just stamped all over her forehead. And among the poor of the poorest, when she couldn't feed her son, she had to go back and live with her parents. Again, shame stamped all over her forehead. And then one day she heard about this wonderful opportunity to go pick strawberries in the fields of Spain. Well, if I were in the shoes of Habiba, I would sign up too. And so Habiba, like many other women who were vulnerable, illiterate and uneducated, they boarded the boat that day, their passports were taken, and they landed on the other side of the Mediterranean Sea. They had no idea where they were. They had no idea what city they were in, what strawberry industry or company they were working for. And it was hard labor with atrocious living conditions, inhumane. No human being should be subjected to those types of living and working conditions. All day picking strawberries with their backs bent over a plastic basket strapped to their body, picking strawberries that grow on the ground. And then little by little, Habiba heard about another opportunity. It would be a better job, a better place to live. She could actually get residence papers to live in Spain long term. She could keep sending money back to her poor family in Morocco on the other side of the sea. She would have a good boss, wonderful living conditions. If I were in Habiba's shoes, I would sign up. Habiba signed up. She had no idea where she was going. She was taken in a car in the middle of the night with an unknown man, and she was dropped off at the door of this house, this very nice job that awaited her. She had no idea what she was about to step into. And as she crossed the threshold into a brothel outside of a miracle, Habiba would not get out. But going into these dark places where police are afraid to trod, there are organizations that are going in, and they're building relationships with these women. And so one day, 2 women walked in, and they handed a card to Habiba, and they said, if you want out, we'll get you out. We'll get you to a safe place. The next day, Habiba called, and she was rescued. It's a very fast, quick mission, but she was taken in a car, and she was escorted to the other side of the country because it's a mafia. They've got to get these women out quickly. And that's when I got that call from the safe house asking me if I could come in and do translation, Arabic translation for a woman. And when I met Habiba, I heard her story. And as I went regularly to the safe house to do translation with human rights lawyers and safe house directors, I kept hearing the theme of the Strawberry Girls, and one after another Strawberry Girls stories. And my heart began to break, and I said, we have got to expose this traffic line between Morocco and Spain. These vulnerable women who are recruited to pick strawberries in the fields of Spain, and then little by little, they're recruited into sex trafficking. We've got to interrupt this traffic line. And so that's what we're doing at the Strawberry Girls. We want to be their voice. They have no platform. They have no way to tell their stories. So we want to be their voice. Welcome to the Strawberry Girls.